Hey, I think everyone out there has heard what's been going on with the ATF lately regarding pistol braces, regarding AR pistols, regarding AK pistols, etc. Well, I know a lot of people out there are now trying to spin this as the ATF has gone rogue. I believe Guns and Gadgets said it, and I believe even Military Arms Channel alluded to something about it in a chat he's going to do tonight. I don't know what Military Arms is going to say, but just in case, I want to say some things today before he says what he says. And also, I'm not going to address Guns and Gadgets because I'm starting to think that that guy might be special. So I'm like, I keep getting mad at him lying and spreading bullshit. And then all he does is get all purple-faced and sweat at the camera and won't say anything to me directly because he's afraid of me. So I'm starting to think he might just be a little special. I mean, he's wrong on everything he talks about. Like, SIG going bankrupt and the ATF going rogue and all this other shit he's talked about. He's always wrong. And when you call him out, he won't address you. So not really worried too much about him. But I do want to address this notion that the ATF has gone rogue and they're doing stuff against the will of the Justice Department and the President. And I want to point out to everyone out there that that is utter bullshit. You would have to have no understanding of how the government works to believe that. The ATF is under the Justice Department, the Department of Justice. They are in complete control of what the ATF does. In fact, a lot of those troops that the Justice Department sent to Portland, those were ATF agents. So the Justice Department has complete control of the ATF. Another thing you would want to remember right now is there has not been a director of the ATF during this entire administration. It's been an acting director of the ATF, which makes it even easier for the Department of Justice, which is run by Bill Barr, who is Mr. Ruby Ridge Defender. For all the people out there who love Bill Barr, I never understood how anyone could love Bill Barr. He's the guy who facilitated all the Ruby Ridge people getting off without getting in trouble, all the federal agents. So Barr, who runs the Justice Department, runs the ATF. And we all know Barr is loyal to Trump. Now, I know they're trying to put some distance between themselves and what the ATF is doing, but they also tried to put distance between themselves and the bump stock ban not too long ago, even though it's on record that February 22nd, 2018, Trump said, I want the ATF to ban bump stocks. And then later they're hoping people forget all about that and say, oh, the ATF just did that. We don't know why they did that, but they did that. It's bullshit. This whole notion that the ATF has gone rogue is garbage. The ATF is fully subservient to the Department of Justice, which right now is fully subservient to the president. Whether you can say whether it's, coercion or whatever they're doing together, or if it's just that their political ideas align. It doesn't have to be diabolical. They could just have similar notions. But right now, they're on the same page. They control the ATF. The ATF can't take a shit without the approval of Barr and the president. So this whole notion that it's the ATF being rogue, you'd have to have absolutely, like I said, zero understanding of how things work. And since, like I said, they don't even have a sitting director, they just have acting directors, they could get rid of them at any moment. They could fire any agent at any moment. In fact, that bill they just signed recently gave them the right to fire a lot more people anytime they want to. So there ain't no one at the DOJ that could act without approval. There's nothing they can do. They can't say, well, we're deciding this. But that Barr couldn't say, no, I'm not signing off on that. And there's nothing they can do that President Trump couldn't say, tell Barr, no, don't sign off on that. So this whole notion that they've gone rogue, it's garbage, it's bullshit. People that tell you that either don't know what the fuck they're talking about, or they're shilling for a political idea. They're trying to appeal to a certain group of people who want to believe this is true, which is just another aspect of this whole, the Second Amendment's all about making money. It's all about making money. No, it's not. It's about being honest. It's about caring about our Constitution. It's about caring about the people the Constitution benefits. It's not about making money. And when you're honest with people, when you care about people, and when you care about your rights, you don't fucking play games. You're honest. Right now, the government is not on our side when it comes to the Second Amendment. Not the Democrats and not the Republicans that are in charge of this ATF. And anything that does happen in the ATF that requires scrutiny of the Congress, it's the Senate. And the Senate is also Republican right now. So this whole idea that some people want to pretend like, oh, the Republicans have nothing to do with what's going on with the ATF right now, you're full of fucking shit. And I challenge any one of you to say anything in one of my live chats, or come on, or have me come on your live chat and defend your fucking position, because you're full of shit once again. Stop pretending like we have friends in government. We have a few, but not many, and they aren't in power. They don't make the decisions. So this whole idea that one side's gun friendly, one side's not, and the ATF's gone rogue because you couldn't possibly blame the Republican DOJ and the Republican Senate and the Republican president. I don't give a fuck who's president. None of them are on our side when it comes to the Second Amendment. They all try shit like this. So stop catering. Stop pandering. Stop lying. Be honest. When it's people like you that say this shit, and it's people that believe this shit, that end up sitting on their asses the whole time we have our rights being taken away, because they're like, but it's a Republican, so it can't possibly be bad, right? The ones that have sat on their asses for the last 4 years while we lost bump stocks and other things. And while they'll probably sit on their asses for this too. Maybe I guess I could see, like, well, maybe they're trying to say that the ATF's rogue so that people will actually fight against the ATF, even though it's actually just Republican run right now, because that's who's in charge. Maybe that's their game, but even then, what? You think people are too stupid to tell them the truth? Just tell people the fucking truth. The ATF is not rogue. Republicans are no more our friends than any other politician. They care about disarming the people. They care about maintaining power. They care about getting reelected. They care about their perks and living their lavish lifestyles and having their special benefits. That's all they care about. They don't care about us or our constitutional rights. And if you fool yourself into thinking differently, well, then that's what you are, a fool. And if you're someone that panders to those fools, then you are a disgusting person. Hey, this is the Yankee Marshal, just reminding everyone out there that if you disagree with anything I say in any one of my videos, be it something political or tactical, I am going to give you the opportunity to come talk to me face to face instead of just having to put stuff in comment sections where someone might not even read them. You can come in one of my live chats and tell me off in person. You just have to send an email to shootingleftofcenter@gmail.com, and in the subject line of that video put slap the yank, and then I will get back with you and set up a time where you can come in one of the live chats and tell me off face to face.